Hey guys, this is your girl, living caregiver uncut, and I am back. Guys, I miss you guys so much. Okay? All right, so today, today is Motivation Wednesday. And the reason why I chose Wednesday, because Friday is payday. And I want you guys to think about what you can do with your money in a proper way, productive way. Okay? All right, guys. So let me tell you something. If it's your first time watching my videos or running to this channel, then guess what? I'm your girl, living caregiver uncut. I am a traveling caregiver. I will go whichever state that needs work for livings. Family needs someone to live with their loved one to care for them. Well, that's me. That's what I do for years. Okay, sometime I'm in my state, my Texas, yes. So guys, let me tell you something. I'm open. You guys are praying. Please, guys, pray, 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 pray. My heart goes out to the family in Florida with that incident. Oh my God. Let me tell you something, guys. Wherever you are in this world, if you're watching this video, please pray and ask God for coverage. Ask God to cover your family because we cannot survive without prayer. Okay? All right. So this is the Living Caregiver channel, and we don't only talk about caregiving world. We do motivational stuff as well. And we also talk about everyday life situation, in relationships. Now we're on a topic that says woman pressure. And we're still on it. I just don't go on it for a few days because I have some stuff to take care of. Yes, your girl is very busy and I have to take care of some stuff first, okay? So yes, but I gotta come in this morning and talk about how to motivate myself and you guys too. Because when I talk, it's not about you only, it's about me. I'm in it to win it. Okay? Yes, and that's what I want you guys to do, to in it to win it. So let me talk to the young people, the younger adults, male and female. Guys, let me tell you something. You are the CEO of your life. Other from God, the God that I serve, is God above everything. He's God all by himself. He doesn't need no company. He's supposed to be first and foremost in your life, or whosoever you pray to. I don't know, but I pray to God. So what am I saying? You are the CEO of your life and you choose your friends. Do not let your friends choose you. And pick your friends, ladies and gentlemen, because some friends don't really mean you any good. And they will bark you up the wrong tree or up the wrong hill. And you know what? It's going to look glitter, it's going to look gold, and you start telling your mom and your dad, oh, you just don't like this and that because whatever. No. The older heads, 90% of the time, they are the wiser head. So listen to your loved one, listen to your parents, listen to your aunt, your grandmother. I always talk about my grandmother because she was in my life a lot. So I can speak about her. And I found out as I get older that the things she was talking to me about is so real. It's like she's in my life every day, in my ears. I can hear her in my ears. Okay? So that's what I want to tell you young people to do. Get your career start early. You know that if you change your mind, you can easily flip to something else and still move on than when you wait later before you start your career. Because mommy and daddy can fund for you and all that, you know. So you want to sit around and lay around? No. Get out of your parents' house, you young age people, and go find you a career. You can stay there and go to college. But once you finish with college, you moved on and go, be the provider for your family. The man's supposed to be the provider, but a lot of us women, we are the provider. I was a provider and I'm still a provider. So what am I saying? Don't put too much burden on your mom or your dad. You know, we have played our part for so long and we'll still play our part as long as that child is alive and well. We are still there for our kids. All right, guys. So let me slow down on that part. I talk to you young people what to do. Okay, let's talk to the adults now. Yes, the adults who are not supportive of their partner. And when I said partner, whether you're married or you're not married, and you have a man in your life or a woman in your life, you have to be supportive of them. You are not supposed to dragging them down. Number one, for me, if I'm dating someone and they do that to me, it's a big turn off. Let me tell you something. My love will change from love so fast to not so love and like. To like. From love to like. And when I mean to like, that means you're nowhere a part of me. Yes, because you're not supposed to be dragging down your partner. You're supposed to have a man or a woman in your life who can uplift you, who can help you to climb that success ladder. You climb it together. Okay? But when you find a woman or a man who is successful, or they climb the ladder to a particular point, you're not supposed to be going there to drag them down. So the person who called me and talked about that, I understand I was in a relationship like that. You know, I love to use me to justify stuff or explain stuff. Yes. So I can really relate to that. When you have a partner and he's not supportive, you know, when they try to be supportive, once there's an issue, once you catch them in the wrong, that's when they start to be supportive. No, that's not real. That's fake. Okay, red flag. Yes, it's not good. So be supportive of your woman, be supportive of your man, because if this is your soulmate, your husband, whosoever they are, your partner, this is your soulmate that you choose you before God. You know, God, you said, this is my rib. I find my rib, God, I find my rib. Sometimes we say we find our rib. No, you find a finger or a leg, not your rib. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we think we find our rib, you know, we are the missing rib for that person, or I'm the missing rib for you. No. You have to know when you find a leg or a foot or a hand or ears and not a rib. Because guess what? You'll get caught up for years, tied up, messed up in that relationship. Then you get older, your face start having wrinkles all over, and your legs start getting soggy and all kind of health problem because you are so stressed out all these years because you find a foot instead of a rib. So you got to know, you got to identify when you don't find a rib and keep it moving. You don't have to be fussing or anything like that. You just know that it's the end of the road. You continue to pray to your God and you move on. Do not run the pity party into these relationships. It's not good. It's not healthy. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't smell good. Okay? It does not look good. So please stop running pity party or feel ashamed what the world is going to say. Come, maybe you post stuff on Facebook and you introduce them to all your family members and stuff like that. Guess what? They ain't sleeping in your house. They turning your door key? No, you are the one who is turning your door key. You are the one who's going to go into that bed and sleep at night. You are the one who's going to go into your place of residence. I don't care where you live. Wherever you call home, you are the one who is going to go inside of the house with that foot that you find, or that ears, or that nose, or that head, or that hand, and thought it was your rib. and you live on these lies. Don't live on lies, honey. Ladies and gentlemen, do not live on lies. It will drag you to the ground. Number one, when you're stressed, you spend your money foolishly. I'm telling you. Because you have a lot of people who stress shopping. And they go buy all these things that they don't need. Things that even cost more than what they really cost. Then they start eating and putting on all this weight. Then 2 years later, they'll be fighting and doing all kinds of stuff to lose the weight. And then you have some people who don't eat at all. Then they lose all this weight and look like a ghost. Because of what? We thought we find our rib that the Bible talk about, that God talk about. Yes, but it's not. So when you identify it, just keep moving. It's not healthy. Sometimes it work out fatal. You know, one kill the other or something like that. Just move on. Get help. Don't be ashamed. Do not be ashamed to say, oh, my neighbor's going to say I was married 10 times. Listen to me. Who cares if you married 10 times? I don't. I was married 3 times. So who want to say, oh, that. Yes, and if I get married 10 times and you mess around, I'm going to quit. So what am I saying, ladies and gentlemen? Don't be ashamed and stay into toxic relationship, toxic marriages. It's abusive to your mind and your soul. You have no peace. Everywhere you go, you're so miserable. You go at work, you're angry. You complain on everybody. You drive so angry because you're mad with the world because of one person. Ladies and gentlemen, please seek the face of God. And as I said, I wasn't like this years ago. But I seek his face when my back was against the wall and I start to have a relationship with God. And thank God I've stepped that path. So I can identify demons and devils when they come into my life, whether as a friend or a mate or a family member, because demons and devils walk and take over people who doesn't know God, who doesn't pray. You got to pray. You cannot wait until there's a disaster or something happened to you, then you decided to pray. No. Start talking to God now. And remember, guys, I told you about the midnight prayer. Please try it out. It's very effective. Talk to God about everything, just like how you would have called me and tell me what's going on. Guess what? God is listening. Just talk to him. Just tell him. Let me tell you something. His storehouse is full of so much mercy, so much grace, so much blessing, so much unprecedented blessing. My God is abnormal because when he's doing stuff, he do abnormal stuff where you have to stop. My enemies got to stop and say, what's going on over there? Yes, that's the God I serve. And he will do the same for you guys. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him about your children, your finances. Bind all that devourer out of your finances. Pray and ask God to take away those eating money spirit that eat away your money. I don't know where it is. Yeah. Sometimes you're in some relationship, you can't even put down $1 because them always have a problem. Always have a problem. You have some kids like that too. When they surface, there's major problem. Family member, there's major problem. Guys, you got to pray over your money. So when you save it, put it to save it, stay there and grow. Anyway, guys, I got to go. I got to go. So this is your Motivation Wednesday. Think wisely. Choose your friends wisely and pick them. Okay? And remember, I'm your girl, Living Caregiver Uncut. Guys, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I thank you, my new subscriber. Goodbye. We're here to save lives and care for the elderly.